You, yeah, the meeting is live streamed.
That's not very good. When I went to take the picture, the window is far too small. Oh gosh, you need to mute it, otherwise it's going to be playing back all the sound, isn't it? What are you like, you numpty? Gosh. Here we are, opening that. I want to pop out the chat. Hello, everyone. Chat.
You need to pin the link.
Here is the link to Zoom. Oh my gosh, there's people here already. Hello, Keith the Wolf. Hello, Yuval. Shalom, Yuval. Hang on. Gosh, I wasn't ready. I was messing around on Instagram.
Yeah, exactly. So you laugh at me all the time that I'm not ready. I'm messing up.
Put the camera very equally
all the time.
Not really, I didn't mess up. I just wasn't focused. I was doing something else.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome, everyone.
And Yuval is already.
He's straight in there. Shalom.
Shalom, Yuval. Yuval. Can you hear us?
Hey, hello.
Shalom. Welcome back, Sandra. Is that the same Sandra as last week? Yes.
Yeah, she asked us. She's asking us why we are not doing more Israeli songs reaction. The thing is, we are not doing many reactions videos anyway these days, but yeah, we've done loads of Israel over the years. Loads. We spoil the Israeli singers sometimes.
Some might say we're biased.
Yeah, some might.
How would you say biased in Hebrew?
Oh. How do you say biased in Hebrew? No, זה לא סובייקטיבי.
Come on, Yuval, how do we say biased in Hebrew?
Yeah, I have a blackout also.
No, it's
משוחד נראה לי.
Yeah, but משוחד is bribed. It's not really.
But bribe it in more financial way. Biased. Yeah.
How do you say?
I think it's bribe and bias too.
So, all of you here, if you are from Israel, how do you say biased in Hebrew?
Yikes! And welcome to Zivat Atex. Welcome. Oh, he thinks that Israel will be banned from Eurovision. No. Gosh, I hope not.
Israel won't be banned from Israel.
We have a new member connecting.
What's that? Hello, Barak.
Welcome.
Hello, Barak.
Connecting to audio. Oh, this is a first-time attendee.
Yes.
Connecting.
And he's in. Barak is in.
Welcome.
Hi.
Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Gosh. Now it's making me feel even colder because the day is exceptionally cold in the UK, and seeing you outside in a hot tub, I just want to put a jumper on.
It's 38 degrees, don't worry.
Oh,
38 degrees where?
Inside the jacuzzi.
No, I mean, I see.
Where in the world are you?
From Eilat.
Gosh.
Do you usually live there, or you are there because of the?
Yes, of course.
Eilat is very, very south.
Yeah, Eilat is the southern city that got a lot of people from those villages and hosting them. How is it there in Eilat?
Very tough. In the last month, you know about all the alarms and all that.
Yeah.
All the bombing. But in general, it's okay. We live. We have you know that Eilat is the most secure city all over the world right now.
Unless you ask the Yemens.
Yes, but even though.
Because the Yemens are trying, you know what? Let's try to disturb Eilat now, and that's, sending some rockets there. Just for fun, to join the party, yeah.
Everyone's invited.
Yeah.
Yeah, but We prefer the silence, the sun, the quiet.
How long have you been
And
living in Eilat? Have you been lived there all your life?
yeah, I born here. I was
Really?
born here. Yeah.
Oh,
hmm
that's great. What do you do in Eilat, if I may ask?
I have a business here. For printing.
I'll guess, selling jacuzzis.
Selling hot tubs.
No. No, of course not. Not now. It's better. Okay. Yeah.
We just seen you in the jacuzzi.
Yeah. Either way, I'm jealous.
Yeah. I'm selling MTI jacuzzi. No. No. Yeah.
Ziva here is saying, just here to
Oh.
say, every time I feel down, you kind of here to make me feel better. I'm from Sderot lately, and it's really tough. I appreciate you so much for everything you do to cheer us up. Yes, Ziva, and you're more than welcome to join our Zoom meeting here if you want to speak to us. The link is pinned at the top of the messages.
Yes, it is. Is it?
It is. You see the blue. You see the blue at the top.
Ah, up here. Oh, I see.
Yeah. So you can try it out. See if it's working.
You don't have to be in a hot tub. You can.
Yes,
just
you can be in
anywhere.
Anywhere. Yeah. That's what I kind of like it. I
love it.
People are kind of placing themselves in the. So sorry, I didn't hear what you do for a living.
What I'm doing? I have a business here in Eilat. It's called Gvanim. It's Gvanim, like variety.
Like colors, shades of colors, or different. Yeah, but what is it?
It's a company for wide format printing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is business doing okay these days, or you've been affected?
Yeah, because it's not everybody needs a place to live, so. And we print all the blueprint,
Mm-hmm.
So for the building, so we build Israel.
Are you printing blueprints of the tunnels underneath the buildings as well?
I hope not.
Every building has an access point underground, Welcome, Ronel.
Yeah.
Yes, we are here on Wednesday because tomorrow we know we'll be busy and we won't be able to do the video.
Yes, and unfortunately, this is going to be a last live before the break because we won't be able to do it next week. And the following week, I'm on holiday.
Yes.
So yeah, we have a break. So Barak knew about it and joined in, and he said, "Okay, I'm not gonna miss this."
Yeah.
So if you don't, wanna miss before we go to break with those lives, join us. The link.
Ziva 8X says, "I wish, but I'm nervous about my English."
Oh, come on!
Don't be shy.
Don't be
no
shy.
Judgment here.
You are amongst friends, and we would like to talk to you, and we would like to hear, and we will help you if needed with the English. I'm translating a lot of things to go.
Well, when I ask you to translate words, you don't know what they are. You have to ask everyone in the chat.
Well, Barak, how do you say biased in Hebrew?
How do I say what?
Biased in Hebrew.
Biased. In Hebrew?
Yeah, in Hebrew. Yeah, I don't know.
Do you guys not have a word for it?
Biased.
Because biased is like where they
the BBC is biased against Israel.
BBC is there. Sorry.
No. Let's apologize first and say we've done.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we made a mistake. Yeah. Come on, they don't know that really. I'm not so smart about. I'm not
biased is a tough word.
About all the news, but this is not responsible to say what they.
Ronel, well done,
Ronel, the youngest Israeli
Ronel
right?
found it. So Ronel said, like Yuval said, meshuchad, but I don't think meshuchad is the right way. He did say muteh. and mute
Ah,
is
Yeah, that's what I was
Right.
gonna say.
Mute.
Mute.
And it,
Yeah, mute.
Ronel, you got those far. Ronel, well
Well
done.
done.
Come on, applause to Ronel. Come on. Oh, hello, Ziva.
Welcome.
You're so brave. Ziva, you're so brave. You're so brave for joining.
Hi.
Hi,
How are
Ziva.
you doing, Ziva? Look at her.
What about
Look
Lathi?
Look at
I'm
gorgeous.
nervous and I'm shy, so אני אגיד את זה בעברית כשאני מתביישת אני לא מדברת טוב. רק רציתי להגיד ממש תודה. ממש על הכל.
She's not speaking.
אני רואה את כל הסרטונים שלכם, ממש. כאילו, מאז שנטע ניצחה אני רואה הכל.
גם אני.
Oh, guys, I'm so...
ואתם גורמים לי להרגיש כאילו ימים כל כך קשים לפעמים. אני חוזרת הביתה ואז אני רואה את הסרטונים שלכם ואני איכשהו אוטומטית זה גורם לי להרגיש יותר.
I'll translate to go just a second because my memory is not great, so I can't do it. But she said that she's watching us since the Neta win. She watched all of our videos since then.
אני מגיבה לכם ממש על הכל, כל סרטון שאתם
commenting for every video, and when she has hard days, and especially these days, she's coming home watching us, and we are making her day much better. Ziva,
thank you so much.
You're a star. You should, you type well in English.
Yeah.
So, this is also could be an English lesson.
האנגלית שלי בסדר, אני חושבת כשאני מתרגשת אז אני לא מדברת טוב לא מוצאת את עצמי בושות.
גם אני לא משהו באנגלית, אז כאילו דיברתי משהו.
When she's nervous, she's feeling she's not speaking well in English. No, it's fine, Ziva. You are welcome. You try to speak in English. What I always say, and Goy actually picked it up, when we visit in Israel, how do you feel when you meet people, they are trying to speak English, they are...
Oh, yeah, like 100% everyone tries to speak English.
Yeah.
No one expects me to know any Hebrew, ever. Yeah. And it's amazing. I do remember the second time we went, I had a conversation with someone in Hebrew in a cafe because I was in the queue and he came up and went to walk in front of me and then he stopped and looked at me and went, Siamta? And I went, okay. And I was like, oh my God, I knew what he said. Yes.
So you know only Siamta.
I know loads of Hebrew.
Yes, I know.
Melafafon.
Soon we are celebrating 7 years. 7 years is to come in. 6th of December. 7 years and you know only 7 words in Hebrew.
Yeah. What?
Sheva.
Wow.
Yeah, Sheva. Only 7 words in Hebrew,
I know more than 7 words. Okay. But that's the 7 in Hebrew, Sheva.
Sheva.
Yes.
Sheva.
Can't do numbers at all.
Hard.
Well, so the thing, whenever I try to learn a language, literally, there's a block when it comes to numbers. You can put a number in front of me and I have to count through every digit in whatever language it is in order to get to that number. The numbers just don't stick. So if you put the 9 in front of me and ask me to say that in German, I'd have to count through everything to get to it.
Well, you're trying your best. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
What's happening in our chat?
Oh, Schlager's here.
Oh, Schlager, darling.
Schlager says.
Schlager, darling. You remember Schlager? Schlager is, first of all, if you like Eurovision, I invite you to check Schlager's Lucas channel because he's compiling an excellent videos of different compilations of the, But when we've done, Ziva, do you remember? When we've done Eurovision in a country in Eurovision over the years, usually we followed Schlager videos and they were the best videos, cut the best.
He cuts them so well, they're compiled great. His new theme tune is phenomenal.
And let's not forget the help.
Yeah. He's made loads of
special video to us. Schlager, darling. We love you. We can't wait to meet you.
What is the subject of this live stream?
What is the subject? The subject is here. We are here sitting here talking nonsense as usual. And we are here to support whomever wants to join to this Zoom call is welcome.
I like what Stas said because it made me seem less stupid.
What?
He says, when you learn a new language, numbers are in a different part of your brain. So thank you, Stas, for making me seem stupid.
Join us in. We want to see your beautiful beast. What else in our
Georgia's here.
Oh, hello,
Welcome,
Georgia.
Georgia.
Hello, Georgia.
She says she finds it interesting that both sides say that the BBC is biased, and there are complaints on reporting of the entire situation.
I'm sure the Israelis in this chat already watched yesterday's sketch from the fantastic Eretz Neder. And this is the second sketch. You haven't watched it, Barak? Watch it now. And
I watched half of that before sleeping. Boom.
and it's the second sketch about the BBC, and the first one was spot on. The second one yesterday, oh my God, it's like
it made me very uncomfortable.
it
blows my mind because there is no way comedians in the UK would dare to do that.
It's
unreal.
There was an interview with Ali Finish, and he said that it made him cry when he heard the sound of a baby, and then they just decided to do it without it.
First of all, you see
your English is great.
Perfect. And second thing I will say, usually I bet that when they're writing those sketches and they practice on it, they kind of dying, like laughing nonstop.
Yeah.
But when they are doing sketches about this topic, I bet they find it really, really difficult to, as you said in the article, he said he had a baby and he needed to say.
That was the point when I was like, ooh, oh no, that's a bit too.
The joke.
But then
the joke is just like, you have a baby
occupying your house. So clever.
So clever.
Oh.
That's that.
I need to see. I will see. I will let you know. Okay.
So anything else happening in the chat that we're missing?
Not so far. Everyone seems a little quiet tonight.
Yeah,
but that's okay.
Because everyone is jealous in Barak. He's
in the bloody jacuzzi.
He's in the jacuzzi having fun in the jacuzzi.
It's so cold here.
Go to the pool. It's quite warm.
He's got a pool as well.
Oh, he's going to the pool. Ziva, tell us, where do you live at the moment?
What? I didn't hear. Sorry.
Where do you live at the moment?
I live in Sderot, but I also work at the Bellinson Hospital.
Oh, okay.
I'm learning to become a nurse. I'm a student. And I just work here. I'm at work.
So you're at Bellinson at the moment?
Mm-hmm.
So what, you sleep there?
Sometimes.
So I mean, wow, this
amazing.
is amazing. I always find people that going into being a nurse or being a doctor is like such a giving job.
Such hard work.
And
I wish I wouldn't want this, because I feel like it's tough and it's not very. In Israel, it's tough. It's
what drove you? Yeah, she's talking about the lack of human resources. What drove you to go to do nursing? Where is it sitting inside?
I used to be a dental hygienist when I was in the army. And I realized that I really love to treat people.
Yeah.
And take care of them. And
what a gift!
She's a gift. Look at her. She's a gift. she's.
And I keep spotting nails.
He wants to see your nails. He loves your nails.
That's okay. My boyfriend also like this. And I realized that what I really want to do is. שאלה אונקולוגיה זה אונקולוגי פשוט?
אונקולוגי.
לטפל בילדים, children that have cancer. And I wish I'd get it. It's tough to get it.
Really? It's
איך אומרים תקנים באנגלית?
Oh, it's where they like set a specific amount of people in that specific amount of area. So not everyone that wants to do it can get it. So, but listen, I'm adoring you. As more as I'm hearing you more and more, I'm adoring you because it's not only working as a nurse, working with children, not only working with children with cancer. And I'm like, you know, the probably what you will deal with is so hard to your soul. So what do you do? What do you do in order to take care of your soul, and especially in those days?
אני אגיד את זה בעברית, כי אני לא יודעת כל כך איך להגיד את זה באנגלית. בישראל, בבתי חולים, יש דבר כזה שנקרא התנסויות במחלקות, שזו תקופה כזאת שאתה נכנס למחלקה, ואז אתה נמצא תקופה מסוימת במחלקה, ואחד לתקופה מסוימת פשוט מעבירים אותך למחלקה אחרת.
To get this experience.
So you want to get, so you want to, so in the hospitals, they give you a trial period in one department and
one section.
בלימודים, הכוונה.
Just a second, Ziva will say hello to Lucas, because we have Lucas.
Yes.
Is it?
It's Schlager.
It's Schlager. Yeah, you joined us. Thank you, Schlager. Oh,
yes.
This is the man.
Oh.
This is the man.
Finally, to see the face.
You see me?
So you know, you have, sorry Ziva, we will be back to you just a second, but you know, Schlager, probably some of the fans that watching us tonight are your fans.
Yes.
So they can see you for the first time, maybe, or not. You said it's the first time you see him.
Yeah.
I think I already made a face reveal earlier, so
yeah, you did, but
oh, it makes me so happy to see you.
Schlager, how have you been, darling?
I'm good. So I just want to say hi to you too, because you know how much I love you too. I love watching your videos. And
I have something to say to you.
I wanted to take this opportunity to say just hi to you. And I heard that you were going to vacation later, so I just want to wish you guys the best good luck, obviously.
I'm going, he's not.
I'm not.
Oh, okay, you're going. Where are you going?
Well, to our lovely flat in Gran Canaria.
Yeah, you always go to Gran Canaria.
Because we have a flat there. And we
have a flat there.
Yes, and we just want to enjoy
our paradise.
And we just want to have, have some sunshine, because as you know, the UK is not something that to be proud of when it comes to sunshine. There is not much sunshine in the UK. So yes. Schlager, darling, I just want to say to you one thing: united by music.
Absolutely. And speaking of traveling, I also have my own plans of traveling a little bit, not to Gran Canaria, but also in Spain, where, as I'm planning to fly to Torrevieja in December, celebrating Christmas with my mother.
Oh, you mean celebrating Goy's birthday with your mother?
Of course, that too. I will remember to send a happy birthday and Merry Christmas to Goy.
Thank you.
And so Spain is the place to be, I guess.
Yeah.
I hope it will be sunshine and warm there.
I hope so too. It was that last year, not because I was there, but my mother, she's always there working, and she knew how it looked like last Christmas, so it was pretty hot, she said. So I'm excited to experience the Christmas warmth of Spain, so to say.
Oh, it would be amazing.
Schlager, darling.
Mwah.
Thank you so much. Did we miss anything
Well,
from the chat?
on the note that Schlager raised, Ronell says he'll start with a question. What do we think of the new slogan?
New slogan. Come on. Schlager, why the producers in Sweden are so lazy this year? Can you please explain it?
I don't know. I hope it wasn't. But people seem to be very divided about it. Some people say, who cares? Or, but
I care, because
hold on. Too.
Every
What's the
season
point of buying merch if you don't change the slogans every year?
But every season we are based our jokes on the slogan, and now we need to come up with
our own humor.
Yeah.
I'm in two
I
minds.
agree with you. Felt very lazy. They should have come up with a new slogan like they do every year.
I'm in two minds because on the one hand, it is a very nice slogan, and it's kind of the UK's legacy that the slogan we came up with is now going to last forever. And it is a very nice slogan, which does kind of fully encapsulate Eurovision. But on the other hand, it's really exciting having something new, and it's really fun remembering a country that has a really bad one. Like All Aboard was dreadful. All Aboard was absolutely awful.
There was one Under the Sky.
Yeah. And also, I watched a recap video. It may have been, I don't think it was you, Schlager, but it was a recap, and it went through all of the slogans. And when Russia hosted it, they just didn't have one, apparently. It just didn't have one. Maybe the fans can let us know if that's true, because obviously I do make shit
or maybe
up.
our fans can tell us what your most favorite slogan.
Yes, everyone's
your most
favorite
slogan over the years. I have mine, and it's biased again. But I think
I think that biased.
I think Dare to Dream was one of the best slogans.
Exactly.
Because there is so much, like,
there's so many layers to it because it's Israel.
That's a dream. Yeah, it was nice.
I think that what the press, not the press, but they're annoying for fans. Not just is the same slogan as will be forevermore. That's the contrast between the hype with the video they created. I the first time I watch it, I rewind and say, wait a minute, they mistake. I didn't realize it's the same slogan.
No, I do think they will have a separated logo and a separated like branding to this United by Music. And again, I find it like, okay, so now every branding and every logo will have to somehow match the United by Music, otherwise it will be disconnected. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not crazy about this idea. I think we should write what his name nowadays? Martin. We should write Martin. Probably Schlager knows him. Probably. They're probably neighbors as well.
I think Loreen had something to do with
Loreen, yes.
Because Loreen came back with the same song. So she's just done the same slogan.
Oh, she made the United by Music as a tattoo,
and that's it.
It's a tattoo on the Eurovision forever and ever. I don't think Schlager is amused that we are talking.
Sorry, Schlager. We love you.
We love you, Schlager.
Sandra asked, Toy, does your family speak English or just Hebrew?
Just
Hebrew.
Hebrew. It's Hebrew mainly, and.
But you mean the family here or the family back in Israel?
Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question.
Your mum's English is wonderful.
My mum?
Your mum's English is wonderful.
She can't speak.
Because she tries so hard. She tries so hard.
She can't speak, bless her.
It's wonderful.
She can't.
All your siblings speak English.
Well, yes.
And your nephews, nieces.
Yes.
But here, you and the kids speak Hebrew. Like, the kids speak it fluently.
Yeah.
You know, we'll all be having conversations and you and the kids just sometimes answer each other in Hebrew. And I'm like,
no, we don't do that.
No, sometimes it happens and
we don't.
It's fine. Polite. Yeah, of course you're polite. You don't do it on purpose all the time in every single social situation.
When Orion knows,
if he wants to ask Isaac something that he knows I will say no to, he will always do it in Hebrew because then I can't even have any input. Kids think they're clever. They think they can get around us, but I'm like, you speak in Hebrew, I know exactly that you're going against what I just told you. I said no, so you go and speak in another language to your dad and think you'll get a different answer. No.
Bless him. Bless him. What's happened?
I can't read that name.
I think it's the same.
Here last week.
Yes,
but was it Vadim? Is your name Vadim?
Maybe Vadim.
It says, beautiful picture. So there's a story. I bought this for Toy for his birthday last year, over a year ago. and it's been sitting in the plastic tube that the artist put it in when I picked it up since then. And I kept saying, "Oh, I'll buy a frame. I'll buy a frame. I'll buy a frame." And I bought the frame for his birthday this year.
No, you asked me, what do you want for your birthday? I said, yeah, a frame to the picture you bought me for last year. so thank you for that frame. It looks really long.
It's beautiful. And it also says, "Are you really married?" Yes. Yes, wow. We have a video on the channel from our beautiful...
And hello, Pekka.
Hello, Pekka. Hello, Amani. Welcome back.
Amani's here.
So, Ziva, sorry, I left you just before we said hello to Schlager. So you started to talk to us about trying in the different departments. But what I meant by asking you is because being a nurse is a really, really tough job. And it's a question not only to you, it's a question to all of you here in the chat. It doesn't matter if you're in Israel or not. What do you do? I know what Barak does for his soul, but what do you do to heal your soul in those difficult days? And also in general, there are some things that you need to do. So for example, for me, editing the videos for the channel gives me some sort of, therapy or meditation or focusing on something else.
Switch everything else off.
Everything else off. So tell us in the chat.
You mean in general or?
Yeah. These days, general, what do you do for your soul? For your soul.
Watching the news now comes to joking.
No, that's not for the soul, Barak.
I stopped doing this after the first week.
That's good.
Watching movies, reading,
talking to friends.
Going to work actually helps.
Yeah.
All the boring stuff.
Yeah.
It's not boring if it works.
It's not. If it gives you peace of mind, it's not. Everything. And that's what I had a tough discussion with my brother the other day about, because in general, when we have our life, yes, we have work, kids, commitments, blah, blah, blah. And then sometimes we think about, okay, what do we do for our soul? But especially when times are difficult, and every one of you in Israel, this is like mind-blowing and not only in Israel, every Jew around the world, this is like a mind-blowing how difficult it is to us. So it's really, really important to do something for your soul, something that, and the other day I talked to my brother and I said, what do you do for your soul? Just go and see the sunset. Just go, just watch the sunset. And it will give you that, I know it won't solve the problem. I know it won't solve the anxieties we all feel. I know that it won't solve the war problem. But for that moment, for that minute, just watch the sunset and enjoy it. And that's really, really important. What do you do?
Amani says she goes shopping.
In Milan, you have a lot of options, I guess. We know what you do.
I build Lego. It's like when you edit, you just need something that when you do it, you forget about everything else that's happening and you just focus your brain entirely on one thing and all the noise disappears. And I go to my Lego room and I put music on and I set myself a goal and I'm going to build this. I'm going to try and build this.
Great.
And it doesn't need to be an achievable thing. You don't have to feel like you achieved something, but just something that makes you switch off from everything.
Right.
I can tell you. Do you want to speak, Siva? Oh, okay. I can tell you that I'm a classical pianist.
So surprises isn't it? Yes.
Yeah. And just
you're not playing the piano. You're not playing the piano in the swing.
No, unfortunately.
Okay.
Just sitting. I like to learn new notes, new sheets. It's called sheets. And it's nice because you're just thinking about something else. You enter to a world that a lot a very unbelievable, not unbelievable, not, how can I say, כאילו מלחינים מטורפים, כאילו,
Like
יצרו, אתה מבין?
great composers, yes.
Great, yes, וממש נחמד, it's very very nice, כאילו, להיכנס לעולם הזה, אתה מבין?
For me,
Yuval, what are you doing for your mind, your soul?
Beside Eurovision, of course, what can we do? People always joke about me, but when I talk about Eurovision in the off season, what? Well, Eurovision is not only one a year, even, but beside Eurovision, it's 3 things. It's board games. I like to play board games. I have a very not big
collection,
respective collect of board games. Writing. I like to write poems. It's
wow.
It's helped to distract and
that's for sure.
Get the feeling.
Yeah.
Get the feeling and.
You can share one of your poems.
If you're brave, only if you're brave.
You want.
If you're brave. Or write us a poem in English for the next live when we are back.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I've got
I know English well, but not for writing poem.
Yuval writes a poem.
Yes.
And then Barak writes a song to put the poem to.
And
yeah, collaboration. That's the word, guys. Collaboration. That's how we need to do. And Ziva will sing it.
Ziva will sing it.
Ziva?
I just wanted to say that I need to go.
Oh,
Ziva.
Thank you so much for
Ziva,
coming.
good darling.
You hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay. I just wanted to say that I need to go, and I really wanted to say thank you for everything. And I know that you don't think that this is too much, but it's really it really made me feel better, and all your videos and everything. So thank you.
Ziva, thank you so much. Laila Tov, Ziva.
Be
safe. Be safe. Schlager, you need to tell us what are you doing for your soul?
For my
soul.
For my soul.
Editing video, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I guess. At least trying to. When I don't have anything more crazy to make, I also convert to also make shorts, because that's a thing now on YouTube. So that's also bringing in a lot of followers as well.
Yeah.
Right now it gets a little bit slow now here in Sweden. I don't know how it is in UK, but we have a lot of layers of snow here.
Oh God.
Gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah, we complain about the cold, and then Schlager comes along, and we're like,
so
"Oh yeah,
we've seen. We just come back to Sweden just a second, but let's see the answer. So Amani said,
Amani shops, Georgia cooks and bakes and listens to a lot of music. Excellent. Amani says that's true. Eurovision is another thing that heals my soul. I'm so happy during that week.
Yes, I will say by that, but then once Eurovision is over, there is a bit of depression after. So it's like Eurovision is give and take. But what I wanted to say to Schlager about Sweden, so we watched. I don't know if you know this show. It's called Tore, and Tore is in our Netflix, and
new.
It was new, and it was about.
It was labeled as an LGBT story, and it is, but that's not really the main plot. I won't say too much because we watched one episode and we were like, what is this? And then by the end of it, I thought it was exquisite, but it made Sweden look so cold.
Yes.
So cold.
Yes.
So cold.
Yes. It's so snowy all the time. And I'm like, how people live like that? I don't get it.
But
at the same
time, cold.
It's so snowy all the time. A lot of scenes you see the snow here, the snow there, and
The funny thing that there is expression in Hebrew, "Keshelek de'eshtakad," which is very weird to say in a country like Israel.
We say something that is very, very obvious,
Yeah.
we say in Hebrew, I'll do the translation, it's like the last year's snow. But we don't
And
get
in
so much.
Israel-
Well, I get it, because if you did, it would be a huge event for you.
Yeah.
And unforgettable.
Yeah, but it's kind of obvious thing that happened we kind of minimizing the meaningful thing in that event. So we say it's like the snow last year.
Ah, okay.
It's like an opposite thing.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's a very good comment.
Ah.
Oh, so yeah, so I'm glad
By
to
the
hear.
way, I find a poem, but it's in
Oh.
Hebrew if you want to hear.
Okay.
I wrote it in like 3 days after the war break.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do
Annie
it.
McShiv.
I won't be able to translate it, so I will enjoy it, and all the Israelis here will enjoy it. Go for it.
Okay. It's called Nimusim, which is
Nimusim?
Nimusim.
Being polite.
More than be polite, but okay. אל תשאלו אותי מה שלומי, היא אמרה, רק חבקו, ואני הנהנתי. כי איך כבר אפשר לשאול מה שלומך, מה שלומך, סתמיות נוראית, מן הפה ולחוץ. אז אני לא אשאל, אלא אחבק ואבכה ואהיה.
Oh my God, you're right. It's really, oh my God, this is really hard. Oh, that's really hard. Oh, thank you for sharing that.
It's I will explain the meaning. It's about, I saw like few days ago, few days after the war break. I have something to say. When I was a student for BA, I learned in Sapir College, which is in Sderot. It's near Sderot. I live in Sderot for 3 years. And I have friends still live in the area. And one of the students I learned with was still in the area, in Moetzet Eshkol. And she said something like, don't ask how we feel, just hug us. And from that, it's the poem.
It's really, really nice.
Thank you.
Just to be there and hug. Just to be there and hug the person,
That's
you know?
mainly the poem about. Don't ask us how we are. Just give us a hug.
Welcome, Amani.
Amani.
To the Zoom.
And
okay, what else is going on? Georgia says,
Hi, hello.
praise.
Hello, Amani.
I'm not confident enough to turn on the camera.
Oh, but I want to see your hair again. Your hair.
Yes.
My hair is not very good in this today, so we'll leave it another time.
I'll always have the memory.
I won't put pressure, but Amani, you are gorgeous, gorgeous lady.
Yes.
Thank you.
So yeah, Georgia says about your.
To jump in on the weather of Sweden, because I want to ask something. I don't know if it's true, but is it true that they have night for a long period of time? And how they do it this? Because more than the cold, I think that will, like, I would be depressed with with night all day. So this is my question for Schlager, or is it?
Oh,
Laga, you got a question. Look at you.
Hello, Amani.
So she asked you about the nights in
about the very north where there's no sun for days.
Oh,
wow.
Weeks.
Well, if you're lucky, you might have a day where there's no clouds and you can actually see the sun, but most of the times it's very cloudy here in Sweden, and you get some light, of course. Very shortly, you might get some sunlight, or maybe not see the sun, but see at least some light here in Sweden between, I think, between 9 o'clock to, and then it gets dark again between 3 and 4 afternoon. So
but that's long, 9 to 3, 4.
In the north, there are places where, you know, the sun sets for weeks and months, yeah?
Well, I don't only live in Sweden, so I haven't been in other places in north.
Yeah.
Like I say, that's more closer into December. it
Yeah, I
can
don't know
be
how
more
north-
darker and you barely have any light. It's like you go to work when it's dark, and then you go home from work and it's still dark.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
how-
here in the UK, in the shortest day of the year, here, I'm talking about here,
Yeah.
the sunrise is around 8:30. The
Yeah.
sunset it is 3:30.
Yeah.
And it's horrible feeling. And I guess, Georgia, you're in Scotland.
Yeah, so-
I guess for you, in around December, what is the sunrise and sunset?
I don't think it'll be that much different to Glasgow. I know it's a long way north of us, but we're not that big a country. Sweden's much longer, isn't it? The
Mm.
difference between North and South Sweden in winter would be much more significant, I think. All of Scandinavia, the north is going to be dark.
Have you ever seen the Northern Lights from where you are, Schlager?
No, not from where I lived, or
Oh.
me personally, I haven't seen any Northern Lights. Maybe someone in the town I live in may have spotted some Northern Lights and taken a picture of it, but I never got to witness it. At least it doesn't happen that frequently where I live.
Mm-hmm.
So there was an article last week. It happened?
Yes, in Scotland.
So
People saw it.
yeah,
Saw them, didn't they?
apparently,
Maybe Georgia did.
yeah, maybe Georgia saw the Northern Lights like last week.
Georgia says yes. It feels like that here, to be honest. Dark, and wet.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
But Amani, if you're at the North Pole in winter, the sun sets and doesn't rise for months. Like the North Pole.
why are you sending money to the North Pole?
I'm not sending her. She asked.
Oh, okay.
And I think that's fascinating. It's mind blowing to think that because of the Earth's shape and spin and whatever, that the sun will not set. And then in winter it won't rise, and in summer it doesn't set for weeks and weeks and weeks. And you would go mad. Like Amani said, you would absolutely go mad if the sun went down and then you knew it wasn't coming back for weeks. That's why everyone.
Yeah, and I think it's worse when it's dark all day than it's light all day, because in light you can close the windows and it's dark and you can sleep. But the other way around, you go to work and it's dark. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to get to 21st of December and then start the count of, okay.
Oh, Georgia says Glasgow has too much light pollution to see the Northern Lights. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Scotland. Scotland.
Well, to be fair, that's any city. Any city, there's light pollution, there's noise pollution, there's literal pollution from cars and everything. And yeah.
Do you want to share with us what you've gone through today?
I'm a little bit sad today.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to talk too much because I might cry again. But my parents' dog died today, and she was very, very special to me. I saw her the day she was born. She's Bailey's sister, and yes, very sad. Made me very sad.
You were very, very sad today, and I'm sorry. And if you ever had a dog or a cat or any pet, and attached to them for so many years, and they leave a hole in us, don't they?
Yeah.
And really,
I can show you mine.
Oh yes, please.
Okay. Shula.
I love the name Shula. That's funny name to give. Where is Shula?
Oh, look at her.
Shula, you don't like the swimming pool, Shula.
Yeah, one time it's happened, it will not happen again.
She was not impressed, Shula, by the swimming pool.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
Oh,
dangerously close.
Butch.
Another one?
Yeah, Butch. Butch.
He's more shy, I think. He's more shy. Yeah, so pets giving us a lot to our life. Share with us in the chat if you have pets.
Yes.
Tell us what kind of pets, how old they are, and how old is Shula?
Wow. something like 15.
Oof, lovely.
Yeah. I got it from a very good friend in these days. She just entered to her house and she said, "Okay, I'm living here," something like that. And they just need to live a lot to live left, you know. So she just bring it her to me, and from this time we're together. Hola, Shulita.
How do you deal with the weather in Eilat? It's really warm in Eilat in the summer. Really warm.
Yeah, but you have when you have the pool, you enter and just like this, and and it's okay.
What's the temperature now in Eilat?
Let's see, something like it. I don't know, 22. Okay.
Oh, it's like now it will be like Gran Canaria probably.
Yeah.
22 during the night.
Yeah, no.
Oh, it's lovely. Lovely. We have just FYI, we just have like 5 degrees, you know, so
it's less than that now.
It's less?
It must be less than that.
It's less?
Freezing. Let's not ask Schlager what temperature it is.
Yeah, Schlager, what's the temperature now in where you are?
Do you go by Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Celsius, please. Celsius, because we don't do Fahrenheit.
I think we have -6.
Oh, God.
Oh, wait, it says -7 now.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, never vacation in Sweden during the winter.
And in Jerusalem, what's the temperature like now?
I'm just checking. That's what I'm checking. In a minute.
Better the 15.
15.
15.
Okay. Jerusalem is usually cooler in the winter than Tel Aviv because it's on a mountain.
Yeah.
And Amani, in Milan, what's the temperature like now?
12. We're doing fine. It's fine.
Yes, you're still fine. You're still in the summer, don't you?
Yeah, I'd take that.
I'll take 12.
Not summer. We Italians, we are always cold. If you come to the winter, you see big jackets, big scarf. We like our hot temperatures. We don't like cold. We don't have like very, very cold winters like other countries, but for us it's too cold.
I noticed when we're in Gran Canaria from September to March, you can immediately tell who is local and who is a tourist because the locals all have coats on. Everyone who goes there is clearly from Northern Europe and they're like, "Oh my God, it's so hot and sunny here." And the locals are wearing giant coats. I'm going, "It's 20 degrees. Why are you wearing a coat?" It's glorious.
It's true. It's true. You see the locals in your coats and I'm like, what the hell? What's wrong with you? Enjoy, embrace it.
Yeah. Georgia says, "It's amazing the impact animals can have on us. My dog back home had temporary paralysis for a few weeks a month or two ago. It was horrible being away and not knowing how he was doing. Thankfully, he's almost back to normal now, although slightly less active." Oh, what's his name, Georgia?
Georgia is joining in now.
Oh, she's here.
Yes. Hello, Georgia. Good to see you.
Here she is.
Woohoo. Hello.
Hi. So his name is Gaz. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Gal?
Gaz. Just the.
How do you spell it? How do you spell it? Gaz?
G-A-Z, Gaz. It's like gas, but with a Z.
Gaz.
Short for Gary.
Yeah. Oh, Garrett.
Yeah.
Call him Garrett.
But yeah.
What breed of dog is he?
He's a mix.
Yeah.
He has some German Shepherd in him and like some Husky, I think.
Oh, so he's big.
Yeah, he's a tall boy. Tall and long as well. But yeah, it was a weird one because he was fine, and then like the day, like suddenly, like in the morning, my dad, I think it was my dad. Anyway, someone from the family basically found him just lying down and not actually being able to move. Still don't know what was the cause or what was the reason there, but yeah, he's mostly
How old is he?
He's 2, I think, or 3 years old. He's very young.
He's young.
Yeah, he's young. It's just there's like the theory is it was either something bit him and we didn't realize, and that may have caused like some sort of either infection in the spine or something, then we just didn't realize. He also loves to jump. Some would say too much. So and the other idea is that perhaps he had like a small fracture or something like that led to that got worse because of all the jumping and because he's quite clumsy. And then it's just basically
still a puppy.
But no, he's better now.
Good.
So is he in Cyprus then?
Yeah.
Isn't it too hot for
that's
husky?
they must have
he's not a hairy one. No, he's short hair. He's short hair.
Okay.
I think there is huskies also in Israel, but okay.
I don't know how they do that. I don't know how they survive in this weather.
Sorry, not husky. Wait, I think it's Malinois. I don't remember, but it's basically like he has shorter hair. It's not as.
They're similar to German shepherds. Izzy is part Malinois.
Okay. Now I know.
So, Amanda, I don't know if to say had or have about the pets, because I adopted with my ex-wife 3 cats, and when we separate, they stay with her. But I'm visiting them all the time because with a good relationship with my ex-wife, and she lived 2 minutes from me. So it's 3 cats, one tricolor, which name with a lovely name Tricky. One is Tricky, tricolor.
It's very tricky.
She's very tricky. She's like 5 years old, I think. It's a very long story. She had diabetes, and one is black, which
and he's white, yeah.
No, she's black, and her name is Binks. And one is Ginger, and his name is Sean. Binks is like 4 years old, and Sean is like 1.5. No, 2 years old. But
the impact,
the
impact that pets are giving us, and it's part of our
life.
They
are lovely. It was hard to me to be separate with them. Not really separate, because I'm allowed and I'm going to visit her and the pets all the time, but not to be with them all the time in the same house. It's different.
But,
you
have to get your own.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a problem with that because my mom doesn't like cats so much.
Get a dog.
And I have a very small apartment, so for right now it's very difficult, but maybe
in the future.
Maybe in the future.
How are you feeling then?
I'm okay. I wanted to do this because it would cheer me up.
I wasn't sure. I asked him before because we knew that we can't go live tomorrow, and asked him, are you sure you want to go live? And he said, yes, I want to speak to people, and I want to feel better by doing that. And
Tilly was a weird dog.
Tilly
was so grumpy and so miserable all the time,
and so not social with other dogs. It's unreal how she hated other dogs.
But she loved my mum and dad, and she was the perfect dog for my mum and dad. And
you have a picture?
I do. I have many. I don't know how.
It's like it's not the same, but small like my butch.
Yeah.
Was that the one you called Koi?
So she is Bailey's sister.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
she's Bailey's sister.
And
Kenneth is Bailey's son.
So Tilly
auntie was his auntie.
Yeah.
So those 3 are related, and all same age.
So that's why she hated Koi.
And she hated Koi because Koi came along recently.
And she came here.
And whenever my parents went on holiday, we looked after Tilly. and she would come here and just take over the house. She would sleep in the boys' crate, sleep in their bed, get on the sofa, and not let them do anything in their own house. And she was, I saw her the day she was born. She was born at the rescue center I worked at. And my mum fell in love with a picture of her. And my mum basically demanded that I bring her home for her. And my mum, you know, my whole childhood had never wanted dogs, never, ever, ever liked any kind of pets whatsoever. And I brought home a picture of Tilly to advertise her in the local shop. And my mum was like, you have to bring that puppy home for me. You have to bring that puppy home. And I did, and mum fell in love with her. And 12, almost 13 lovely years. And yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah. This is the problem with animals.
Yeah.
You give all your soul and love and everything, and then they just...
And they give it back as well.
Yeah,
The
they
love.
give it back. They give it back.
Ah.
And you know, we are taking animals to care, knowing that probably they will die before us.
Yeah.
So it's like
it's devastating, but it's so worth it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, sure. 100%.
So I'm saying to anyone, if you have a pet tonight, give them an extra kiss, give them an extra cuddle, throw the ball one more time, give them an extra treat, make the most of every second.
Tonight, Shula will sleep with me.
Perfect.
Shola. I love the name Shola.
Does it mean something?
No, but it's a funny name. I don't know why Shola is funny.
Name
But
of
it's like
lady, Israeli lady, typical, you know.
it's like Barbara from Holland. So,
Yeah.
So like calling
Barbara,
a cat.
but Barbara is not like a real name in Israel. Shola from Holland will be more like
right. So it's just a normal
I think it
person.
means something in Spanish, like
Shula.
beautiful or pretty or something like this or something.
Oh, maybe that's the
So,
source.
because I don't know Spanish, but since it's very like similar to that, we don't have a word similar like this, but I heard it, so now
Really?
I'll check. But
Shula.
I think Shula is me, like, or like
You're famous now, Shula.
Shula is Shula a biblical name?
Shula is a short to Shulamit, but okay.
Shulamit, נכון.
Okay. No, but Shula, no, Shula is something special.
So like
Shula is a funny name. It's like Aliza. There are two names, Shula and Aliza. And those two names that you will always make me laugh.
So it's like
Aliza have a meaning.
Yeah, Aliza is happy. Shula is like
so just like naming a cat Stella.
yes,
Okay.
like Stella from Modern Family. It's Stella. So Shula.
Or Tracy.
Shula. Shannon. Oh, thank you guys for sharing your animal stories and pet stories. And speak about Eurovision a bit more before we calling the night today.
Yes.
What would we like to speak? So
well, it's nearly Junior Eurovision. When is it happening? Are you going to be on holiday?
No, I'm here.
Okay.
So it's Sunday, following Sunday.
Oh,
so not this
what
Sunday.
time?
This why?
Because we want to go to that march in London against anti-Semitism. No, that's Saturday. What night's it on?
It's Sunday.
Oh gosh.
So we will have to choose between. No, but we can't take the kids to this protest. I'm not putting them in that risk. Yeah, we will see. But yes. So juniors, Eurovision juniors.
I can't wait.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
Who is your favorite if you are following it?
Yes, Ireland. I think my
the UK is pretty good. I listened. The UK is pretty good. I watched the what's it called? An acoustic version that they put out. I think it was like BBC Europe. I think it was the BBC Eurovision Instagram
Did they
account.
apologize after the broadcast?
They put on an acoustic version that the girls were singing live, and they were very good.
So they can sing live. They can sing live.
They were very good. Yeah.
Not singing live like May for.
No, I'm pretty sure it wasn't edited. It didn't look too.
That's hopeful.
Yeah. No, they sounded good live.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't get is why it was the same issue with me with like the UK last year. I don't know why they're dressing up 14-year-olds to look so
Are
adult.
they 14?
I think they're either 14 or 13 because that's like the limit anyway.
No, the limit is 16, no?
Well,
No.
someone commented.
I think the
and
limit
said-
is 14.
Yeah.
The
I'm
limit
pretty sure the
was
limit is 14.
16. Now is 9 to 14.
Yeah. So
So
their
they are
maximum
14. You're telling me
They're-
they're 14? Bloody hell,
They look so grown up.
They don't look 14.
They
Yeah.
look
Did they
20.
check their ID? the birth certificate. They don't look 14. I'm so sorry.
But yeah,
No.
that's my only issue with like the UK the past couple of years is that they're I don't know if it's just how the girls want to express themselves, which is
but
fine,
isn't
or if the UK like delegation is actually just sort of making them.
But
look slightly
let's reflect to reality a bit. A lot of girls look like that here in the UK.
Oh yeah.
You see,
Yeah.
so it's not like they are dressed.
Some of the girls that walk to school,
Yeah.
who are in the kids' year, they walk past them like, you look so grown up. So grown up.
So I don't think it's a far-fetched from reality how they dress them up. But if you see, on the contrary, the girl from Ukraine, which is literally 4 years old, she's so tiny. She's so small.
Well, Renel's giving a thumbs up to the acoustic version of the UK.
Okay, so we need to
maybe
hear
we
that.
should check that out.
We will check it out. Thanks for the recommendation.
Thank you, Georgia.
So who is your favorite island?
I think Ireland still. Yeah.
More than Armenia?
Depends on how the Armenian performance goes.
You know that Saint Cassandra is...
yes, I do.
So Saint Cassandra was the Armenian delegation.
She's part of the group that looked after them.
Yes. So
when Milena won.
So 2 years ago, it was in France, and she was... she joined to the Armenian delegation, and Armenia won.
Yep.
And let's see if she can do
she's gonna do it again.
2 out of 2. What others? Oh, thank you. But it's a
cool picture.
Yeah. Thank you.
I watched.
Yes, Amanda.
I watched the reaction because I always watch all your videos, even though because I don't do like junior Eurovision, but I watched the reaction and I then watched the Armenian full video, and I liked but it's still like kids. I don't think I will watch the show.
Yeah,
I have to say, Amani, until 2 years ago, I wasn't sure I want to watch the show. I wasn't sure. I was like, oh, it's a bit, but it's okay. I mean, it's not Eurovision. It's not the same Eurovision fan, but we watched the one that was in 2021 when it was still COVID.
It was still COVID-y. And what country was it? Was
I
it
don't know,
Georgia?
it was Georgia.
There, it cut to the Georgian singer, and she was literally sat in her room completely alone. Like all the others had maybe the singers and a few people, and they were all wearing masks because it was full COVID time. And it cut to her, and she was literally by herself, and it was the saddest image I've seen. And it was like, this is COVID. This is everything about COVID. This poor girl is in a room by herself.
Just so
it was
so
sad,
funny, but so sad at the same time. But yeah, there are some songs that it's really worth.
It's like a light, a diet version of Eurovision. You get the same kind of feel, but not so much. It's just like,
and it's nice to watch with the kids. Actually, it's really, really nice.
And some of these, well, most of these children are unbelievably talented.
Very,
it's
very
mad,
talented. Very talented.
Mad.
I mean,
give it a go.
Yeah,
give it a go.
Give it a go. Sweden is not participating in Eurovision Juniors, do they?
No, they do not. And I think it's because of lack of interest from the younger audience. We used to, but then I think everybody is more focused on the bigger Eurovision. I remember not even I wasn't really that interested in junior Eurovision, even when I was younger. I remember the only time I watched it as whole was 2007 was the only year I watched it, and then but I realized quickly that, well, I'm mostly interested in the bigger Eurovision, obviously, but it's also because I am kind of opposing junior Eurovision just a little bit, because
I agree.
I feel like being in such a huge stage, I feel like they might be putting too much pressure on young children. That's why I prefer that they should just wait for the bigger Eurovision, grow up until and even in the Melfest here in Sweden, we had some that were, 15 or 16. I felt like they're still too young and have so much pressure on them. So
yeah,
I completely agree with you, but it's the same as all the other reality shows when, like, America's Got Talent, Britain's Got Talent. I don't know if Sweden has Got Talent as well. And sometimes you see in those shows very youngsters, and you ask yourself, hold on, what are we doing here? Kids supposed to be kids, and they're not supposed to be, stand on that big stage and waiting for applause from the audience. Something is not right. But in the terms of the Eurovision, it's like, I would like to believe it's still kind of a bubble. I mean, there is a competition around it, and that's it. But
the competition aspect is what could be even more mentally taxing for a child. The disappointment. I remember the very first time the national lottery happened in the UK. My parents explained to me what it was. I guess, I don't know what year it was. Maybe I was 6, 7. They explained to me that they were going to buy one lottery ticket and we might win millions and millions and millions of pounds. And we sat down to watch the show, and I was so excited. And when we didn't win, I was utterly devastated. Like, this child me could not understand and deal with how upset I was. As an adult, I realized there was no hope in hell we were going to win. And it was nonsense. But as a child, the disappointment, and that even wasn't on me.
As a child, how?
I thought we were going to become millionaires and our lives were going to be fantastic. This only happened in my head in a space of 2 hours. I was so upset. So imagine if you're a child in Junior Eurovision and you think you might win and then you don't win.
Yeah, but
the
it's
disappointment,
isn't it? It's like,
yes, because it's all on you.
Yeah, but probably those kids, it's not the first time they're performing.
No, but it's probably the first time they're doing a continent competition.
But people I believe, if you have this in you and you believe that you want to be a singer and you go and perform and sing, and for you look at it as an opportunity, and I know it's a kid and I know they don't really know what opportunity is, but still it's like you look at it as, oh, I'm going to perform to more people.
Or I think it's also like, I think going to Eurovision is already the prize. Because you're already there, even for the big, like the real Eurovision. Sorry to say, but there's only one winner. But at the end of the day, like, just going there, it's the prize.
Yeah.
Also, we have Sanremo, so winning Sanremo is a big thing. But going there, you have the chance, as Toy said, to have like a big platform. Like, some people started careers, like Mahmoud started his international career there. It's not Maneskin, but he has a lot of international fans now that he never would have had.
Is there an age limit for Sanremo?
I'm not sure, I think yes, because Sanremo big, you have also to be like someone kind of known. Like, you have to be a big star. Not always, because then they have like the young version of Sanremo now. They choose like the top 3 of the young Sanremo, and then they have a chance to compete in the big Sanremo. But I think, it's not that anyone can go to Sanremo.
So I couldn't just rock up.
No.
Do they allow non-Italian singers to perform at that Sanremo festival?
What?
If they allow non-Italian singers to compete?
Yeah, Ana Mena is a Spanish singer that like have been kind of known because she made a cover of a Sanremo song, and it went like she got a lot of views or something in Italy, and then she participated 2 years ago, but she had to sing in Italian. We have this rule. So
you have to sing in Italian then.
Yeah, and she would never won. Because like
that's interesting.
Sanremo is bad because they I think they have a lot of bias, and like, for example, a woman never win, and I don't think it's a coincidence, but this is my opinion. I think because last year I think 2 of the best songs were from females, Madame and Elodie, and they didn't even got to the top 5, and that's crazy to me. So
interesting.
Yeah,
that's really interesting. That
Sanremo has a lot of sketchy things.
Spilling the tea.
Oh, maybe Amani will be our ambassador for Sanremo.
What does it mean, Sanremo? Does that mean something?
It's the name of the city where they do it.
Okay.
And that's a problem too, because it's a small city and gets overcrowded, and it's such a small theater where they do Sanremo, and it's a tradition and they don't want to change it, but I think it's the time they do it in a proper arena, so like artists can express themselves and maybe do an actual performance or something. But we are stuck with it because it's the tradition. I don't want to make it about Sanremo, but
no, but Sanremo was the roots for, there was the, how to say, the
inspiration,
the seeds for the Eurovision competition as a whole. Sanremo existed before Eurovision, and I think, Eurovision is bigger now, and so dare I say better. But
it's better.
But Sanremo is I know it's a big festival that happens in a week, like it's a 5 days or 7 days or something like that. That is really a big thing in Italy, and everyone is like, woo, Sanremo, and they care about Sanremo more than they care about Eurovision.
Yes.
Unfortunately, yes.
It was lovely to see you all.
Yes, so many faces
to chat with you all today. I would like to send all of you again a big hug, and take care of yourself. As I said at the beginning, we need to take a break a bit.
We might be able to do.
I don't know. I don't know.
Enjoy your vacation.
Enjoy.
And again, keep safe, all of you. And take care.
Stay strong.
Stay strong. And see you all very, very soon.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
I saw Swagger dancing.
Swagger is dancing.